like that.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome. I'm Deborah, also known as Grammy, with my daughter Amanda here, and we're going to do a YouTube on a heart wreath. I did one and it sold so fast and everybody said, how did you do it? How did you do it? So we're going to show you today. Now, please bear with me. I'm no good at the camera and I had to start one because I couldn't get a whole one done today, I know, with my hands. So I'm going to finish one for you. This is the one I've got started.
Camera's
and
out there.
It's a little bit, we've got this much more to go. And I'll show you how I put the ruffle on and the bow. Then I'm going to start one so you see how I started it. So we're going to be kind of backwards. We're going to finish first and then start another one. Okay? So this is a Dollar Tree farm. It's the Heart Farm. I'm using 2.5 inch red satin ribbon. Now this ribbon has a very light wire through the edge of it, so you don't really see it too much, but it will hold the shape. You know, you can go around and make sure it's on there. I've got this one extremely tight. So I have cut, this was a 50-yard roll, and I've cut the edges off so you can get it through the center of your frame easier. I don't really know how much I used because on the first one it sold. It was not as closely done as this one is, and I don't know why I made them different. But I will tell you this, if this will help. This one I made using a black and white check, and you can see I did right at a 1/2 inch space. This was a 10-yard roll, a new 10-yard roll, and I used almost the whole thing. There was just a little piece left. So you can kind of judge if you're gonna use, you can use a 10-yard roll, but make sure you're doing like a 1/2 inch space to get you all around. Okay? So put this one back.
Hi Peggy, how are you?
And we'll get started wrapping this. This is kind of a hassle. You have to keep poking your ribbon through, but I think the end result is really cute.
Hi Rihanna, thanks for jumping over
And
to YouTube.
you can use any ribbon you want to, and it's the same method of how you're going to put it on. Now, this is where I run into trouble with my hands, and I don't know how everybody else does it, but every time I put one around, I make it tight, this part and the bottom of the ribbon, okay? I am really pulling that, okay? Then as I put my next piece around, I put my thumb on the center center of the frame, bring it around the back, and that's a little bit, I'm going to pull that down a little bit, then get that bottom tight, okay, bring it over a little bit, however far you want to bring it, wrap it again, and see, you just have to keep taking your ribbon and poking it through the center of your frame. Okay. I was going to try to cut a big piece of ribbon off, and I thought, well, if I'm short with it, I don't want to have another piece spliced in or glued in. So see how I'm getting that on there so tight? Poking it through. Now, I do have my hot glue gun heated up because this is glued on, okay? It's not, you know, Velcroed or...
Oh, and you had asked me for something to put...
Oh, I was gonna put something under my glue gun so it's not dripping on your cutting mat.
Oh. The mats are fine.
The mats are fine.
Yes, Peggy Gurr, Facebook. I said we came over to YouTube today because Facebook keeps causing us problems, and I don't know if you ladies were watching Angie with Secret Garden Creations today, but her broadcast was interrupted multiple times.
What are they doing? That's nothing for me to be asking, is it? You guys getting the drift of this? Any questions, please pop on and ask while we're doing this.
Absolutely.
And yes, it does hurt your thumbs if you've got any problems with them. This is the honest to God truth. Amanda came over yesterday and found me with ice bags laying across my wrists and thumbs. But
Well, that arthritis is no joke.
no, it's not. No joke. So I thought, well, I do this today. I'll just spend some time with the old ice bags tonight.
Yeah. Oh, Rihanna, thank you. You
What?
can share a YouTube video.
Uh-oh, we're you can tell we're novice at this.
Huh.
Okay, now this is kind of a tricky part down here, guys. This is what I like to call playing with whatever you're working on to get it to look like you want. I'm gonna still take the same. When I say the same, I meant laying my ribbon down next to the other one. Get this silly thing through there and try to get it out of the way. Now, see how that is there? I'm not so concerned with the pleat, but I want to make sure that the wire is not like sticking up, going to make a great big bulge. Now I'm going to do it again. Same area, same way. Get my ribbon placed where I want it. I'm going to bring this down a little bit.
Yes, Sabrina. Thanks for being here and coming over to YouTube. Facebook has been causing a lot of broadcast interruptions, and
Now I'm going to get to playing with this now, guys, because we're down here at the point of the heart.
oh,
So just bear with me. It might take you, a few times to get it to look like you want. Am I out of the...
yeah, a little bit.
Should I come down or something? You guys want me to get closer in? You have to tell us. I think we need to come down a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, is it bad to do that? Is it hard? Oh, I may be.
Let's try that.
Is that better? Can you see a little bit better? I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to try to make that more of a straight piece. Make sure you keep your ribbon going the correct direction. You want your pretty side of the satin up.
Oh, good. Sabrina said that's better. She can see better now.
Oh, good. Okay.
But Sabrina, I don't know if you heard me say live on Facebook the other day that I spent an hour on the phone with my internet provider, and then I went to Best Buy and I exchanged my Mevo.
Yeah, but it wasn't that easy. How many Best Buys?
Well, I had to visit a couple Best Buys until I found someone who would listen to me. But the guy told me, he said, YouTube is built for this kind of traffic, and Facebook is just not. And they push for people to do videos, but they're not equipped for it. So
That makes it hard for...
I watch a lot of lives, and I've noticed everyone seems to be having trouble.
Well, see, I'm having I don't really want to make that big of a space, but I'm going to have to, I think. It's not, and that keeps coming loose a little bit on me. This is the only difficult part of this, you guys, is getting your pointed areas done.
Yeah, 'cause you want it to look nice and finished.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Duh, Dee Dee.
Okay, this is going to wind up wider done here than I wanted. But it's either this or we're going to start drinking and cussing, I'm afraid.
Okay.
In the craft room. See, I got to keep pulling that tight so we don't have all them bulges.
Peggy's
So.
asking, would it help to start from the bottom?
No, I did that when I started playing with these, Peggy, and it doesn't. I tell you, I wound up with a huge bundle of ribbon down at the bottom on my first one I made. And this here, however you wind up with the bottom of yours, your ribbon tails is going to probably cover it up. Now, some of the ribbon is better. Like the black and white is more of your burlap linen, and it will fold around and kind of stay better. But I just love this red with the black and white ruffle, so, but we're getting there, guys. It just takes, this is the hardest part to get done on these. And it doesn't look too bad, do you think? I want that back over, closer there. Tighten that thing up. Okay, guys, we're almost done with this one. And then I'm going to glue it in place so this ribbon does not come undone. And we're going to start our ruffle. Did anybody miss Landon last night?
I did.
Did you? He came home from school, ate, and said, "What time am I going live?" And I said, "Oh, honey, Mevo problems." So he wasn't too happy about it, but okay. So I'm going to glue this down here. And I am not one that likes to get burned. So I use different things to hold down my materials. And
She's not like me. I just grab stuff and burn myself.
well, no, everybody's been burned, but if you can keep from it, why not? all you gotta do is pull the glue off of your little pieces that you're using.
Hey, can you guys see the,
Am I out of the camera?
no, I think you're good. But I was gonna ask them.
Now see this here? Now what? I'm gonna take, cause it's wired. I'm gonna take that and just push it in. Okay. Any place you see that you're like, I'm not too happy with that. And then this is what the back of this one's gonna look like. Now I'm gonna fold that in. I'm not real happy there. But I think it looks good. We'll put a ribbon, and this is gonna be covered up. Trim this off. I might, let's see. I'm gonna put a little bit more glue, guys. I'm just pushing my luck.
So I've been doing my YouTube training with Lori, and I don't know if you guys can see it in the lower right corner. We have a little branding thing that says Grammy's Craft Boutique.
We do?
Rihanna, his book turned out
Oh.
fantastic. And with this young authors thing, he had to do everything himself.
I'm going to trim this off. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Well, no, I know you're teaching. I'm just chatting. But my dad did help him type it up, because Landon tried to type it himself, but he said, "Oh, Papa, this is hard."
Yeah.
So he did help him type it up, but
Now see where that glue's at on there? When that dries, just pick it off. No big deal. Okay, let's do the ruffle.
yes, the ruffle.
Yay, the ruffle.
I love the ruffle.
Now I did start the ruffle here at the point. So that's where we're going to start it. I love this ruffle. Wouldn't you know I took the wrong end? Oh, guys. Okay, now this is already ruffled. You don't have to do anything to it. It's wonderful. But you want to get your right side out. And I'm just going to start gluing it. This sounds like my niece. I'll do a little bit and get it on there. I try to get the glue at the seam of the ruffle. So that's what we're doing right now. And I get one of my handy dandy things. Hold it down for a few seconds.
Did you want that frame under there?
I don't know if I did or not.
It looks like it's making it wobbly for you. Oh boy.
We'll pull it out.
Okay.
It was making it wobbly. It was there and I just left it there, didn't I? And put some more glue.
How's everybody doing?
It's Friday.
It's Friday and most people get to be off this weekend.
Poor Amanda.
Poor, pitiful me, works on the weekends. But at least we didn't get as bad a weather as they were saying we were going to.
We was on the cusp, I guess, and we lucked out. Very, very much so. I'll tell you one thing, without me sitting reading comments or Landon here, it's very quiet.
I know, it's too quiet.
Well, I wonder if Angie got her live ever in, or if she just suffered through and
kept having to log back in and
well, or just gave up finally, saying, after so many times, how much will people come back looking for you?
oh, I know, that's what's so frustrating. Like, if you're on a roll and you're really having good conversations and showing people what you're doing, and then all of a sudden
you're gone.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
So has anybody made any hearts this year, this season?
Peggy said that they got about 2 inches of snow.
Oh, well, I would take 2 inches of snow over 2-inch thick ice.
Yeah.
Which is what they had said. We were going to have sleet and snow on top of the sleet. And I swear we got about 10 snowflakes last night. I was wanting to watch Angie today because she was going to use a Unique in the Creek and make a flower, I think.
Yeah, what I saw her doing today was, I think she's making a flamingo.
A flamingo?
No, not a flamingo. A peacock.
A peacock floral thing? Wow.
Yeah, the mesh she was using was just peacock colors, like turquoise and purple.
Mm-hmm.
But it kept going off.
That's bad.
Oh, Sabrina, I hate rainy days, but at least the sun is out now. Where are you guys located? I know Rihanna is my Georgia girl. We're in Collinsville, Illinois, which is about 15 miles east of St. Louis, Missouri. When we get out on the highway, we can see the arch. We're really close to downtown. And we're really close to Waterman's Loft. A lot of you know Scott Waterman. Oh, Peggy, I knew you were from Arnold, Missouri. We had talked about that. That's not far either.
Hey, yesterday on Angie's, this lady said, I think her name was Roxanne, said, I'm in Collinsville, Illinois. And I said, oh my gosh, Amanda and I are in Collinsville. Small world. Oh,
Yeah.
had to be watching a live in Iowa to see somebody in your own town.
Yeah, it's funny. You can have someone from another country and someone from your own town.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rihanna, you love that beautiful trim. She took it right out of my hands at Hobby
I
Lobby.
did. See, I'm owning to it. She had the little bolt on, you know, and I said, wait, hey, let me see that. And that was the last of it, guys.
Yeah,
She didn't get it. Isn't that cute, though? I love this.
Sabrina's from Frankfort, Kentucky.
Kentucky. That's got a good, well, not Frankfurt. Where were we at and found that store? Oh, gosh.
We were in Paducah when we found that Trees and Trends.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That was really a nice store to accidentally find.
Yeah, we accidentally filled up the back of the truck. Oh, Sabrina, I understand. Our weather has been 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Yeah.
Theirs has been 40s, 50s, and 60s.
And it's no wonder everybody, well, in this area is so sick. And they don't want to give anybody antibiotics because we've used and abused them. And they're not working. So the lady that comes to help my mom, her father's been in the hospital with double pneumonia, COPD, and now they tell him he has emphysema. And they're scared to death this man's going to come into contact with somebody, you know, with one of these flu virus things. And I'm like, man, if you are sick, they're afraid you're going to get sicker. Okay, almost there, guys. And then what do we do?
Show them how to start one.
How about a bow?
Oh, okay.
How about not an Amanda bow? This would be a Grammy bow. Right?
Okay.
Or would you rather me skip the bow and go to the
I am never in support of skipping a bow.
Oh, we know Dee Dee, Amanda. I think I got that rope. Oh no, there's my finger in the glue. Gosh, no questions or anything?
We're just chatting about the weather. Rihanna finally has some sun.
I'll be glad when we get some sun. Sun, sun, sun. I have not been out of the house since, was I here last Thursday? No.
Weren't you here with me Wednesday?
Oh yeah. Well, that was the first time in a week that I'd been out of the house. I forgot about that. And we were having a good time. Did you tell them what happened to you today in your laundry room?
Oh no.
It was a catastrophe, guys.
You guys, last week, starting Sunday, was my broken sump pump, busted pipe disaster of 2020. And my basement flooded. And today I was just minding my own business doing laundry. And now my dryer's broke. I'm just about over owning a home.
Maybe the year of the rat might not be your year. Okay, now I'm at this bottom, and what I'm going to do is cut this because I want this pleat to come together. And I put a little dot of glue at the bottom to hold it together. And
Thanks,
I'm gonna-
Sabrina. I
oh,
said thanks.
Lordy.
I'm not doing anything.
I cut
She
this
said it
one
looks
too
nice.
short.
Rihanna said we've got to have our bows, don't we? You know. You know it.
Man, these, what do you,
The glue strings are everywhere.
yeah, it's bad. It's bad, guys. Bring this together. I might have to operate on this one.
Uh-oh.
It's a little bit short.
Gonna need surgery.
It's gonna need surgery, Dee Dee.
Poor thing. So I'm on Canva trying to create new YouTube art for our
Okay,
cover.
guys. Here we are. We got the ribbon, the ruffle on.
Cute.
Now we're gonna do a bow. So lay this over here.
Oh, Rihanna, I hated, when I stuck my hand in that dryer and those towels were cold, I was like, ah!
Uh-oh. It wasn't like,
Do you want the other one?
no, this is fine. Because I'm just making a kind of a baby bow. Not too baby.
So you
Am
guys.
I in the shot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm making some.
Now I'm only making like 5-inch tails because why did I do that? That's how I made the other one.
Yeah, why? I'm just teasing.
Why, Grammy? Why?
Why? So, on our YouTube art, I have Grammy's Craft Boutique, craft tutorials,
And I'm only doing
and
4-inch
products.
loops, guys. No 6 or 7 here.
4-inch loops. It's muy pequeño.
It'll be okay, Amanda.
So does that sound good to you? Craft tutorials and products.
What's that? I'm sorry, I was.
For our YouTube banner. It
We
says-
gotta have a banner for that?
Mhm.
Oh dear.
I'm trying to do my
Okay,
YouTube
alright.
homework.
Now, I think I'll do 4 on the bottom. 4 loops, I mean. So I interrupted you about the banner.
Oh, that's
What are
okay.
you thinking?
Well,
Did you have something in mind?
right now I have it saying Grammy's Craft Boutique, and then in smaller letters it says Craft Tutorials and Products.
Did I just hear your garage door go up?
No, that's my sump pump, and we're happy about that.
Oh, okay. All right. Yippee. Yeah. Yeah, we want that. No more of that stuff happening.
It just has to keep running till Monday.
Monday's new sump pump day or new something, huh?
It's new sump pump day, and it's gonna have a Wi-Fi connection that sends me a text message if it's not working.
Oh wow. I kind of got that Wi-Fi thing too, though. I go, Greg, something's broke. Something is not right. And this is a polka dot, which is, I think, so cute. I'm a polka dot person, though, guys.
I love polka dots too.
I do too. And I like some stripes, but polka dots, I could probably have a pretty well polka dot wardrobe and be happy with it. I think I'm just going to do 2 black.
Oh, Rihanna says you're doing a wonderful job, Grammy.
Thanks, Rihanna. I'd rather be over there reading comments, but no, I'm over here. That's okay. That's okay, guys. We're trying to figure out how to get 2 tables in this room so we can both be doing something. But you know what'll happen? I'll be at a table reading comments and talking. I can just see it. I can just see it's going to happen like that. Some glitter, so Amanda will be happy. So we got some red glitter in here.
I love glitter.
Yeah, she's a glitter girl. I may have done that to her when she was little, I'm not sure. One time, I don't remember what it was for, you had to make posters for school. And, oh, she was just like, oh no, this is just not good. So, ran out trying to find glitter. And back then, there just wasn't a lot of glitter stuff to be found. You think?
Not like
There was
now.
just one little store. What was that I used to get little bitty ribbon when I made all them hair barrettes?
Well, didn't we always go to Shermer's to get craft supplies? I know they had ribbon.
Well, yeah, most of it was like Christmas, though. They had a big.
Tanya's on. Mimi said hi.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hi, Mimi. Hi, Tanya. Thanks for coming over to YouTube with us today.
They found us.
Yay.
Look at Tanya, I'm working hard.
It put Grammy to work. So I could be behind the camera. Well, I'm working. I'm making a YouTube banner.
I can tell she's thinking because she's picking her nails at the speed of light. No, now they're in her mouth. So
I feel like I'm back in school with all these business classes because I'm like, there's just always something to learn.
I don't know how you do all of them. Lots and lots of stuff going on behind the scenes at Amanda's. Besides sump pumps and that thing's really going.
Well, my backyard is
Wet.
yeah. There's a lot of standing water back there from all this nonsense.
This is a crafting piece that I find comes in handy.
Oh, hi, Belinda. Thanks for hopping over to YouTube with us. How are you?
Now at home, if I'm making bows and using this, I put my Bodabra little rod thing in to hold it down. But Amanda does not have a Bodabra. I need Angie here to pin my ribbon. Okay, let's make a little red one to put in here.
That looks so cute with the little ribbon.
Well, I had smaller, and I was gonna grab it because it had little bitty polka dots on it, and I didn't.
Hi, Cynthia. Welcome from Jersey. How are you? This is only our second YouTube live.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
It's our second time live.
Oh, live. I
yeah.
get you.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've done some recorded tutorials, but and I'm in a 6-week YouTube class, which is what I'm over here doing some homework. There is a lot more to YouTube than I realized. It's not just, you know, well, my nephew thinks you get on YouTube and you become a YouTube sensation.
And you make millions of dollars. Like that little boy that opens up, has anybody ever seen him that opens up toys? Now this is what he does. Like he'll get a box and he's so little, I think his parents, you know, cut him open. But he takes the toy out of the box and he'll say, see, this is a Tonka truck. And then he'll open up the box and put the item out. And he says, see, you can roll it and it'll... I'm like, Landon, you get that Progo thing on your head.
The GoPro.
And get going.
Get that Progo thing going.
Yes, yes. Quit fooling around.
Well, he loves Dan TDM.
Did you know Dan is a father? He just had a little boy.
Oh no!
It's scary how much I know about these kid games. And his hair's not blue now. He looks like a grown-up young man.
Really?
Yeah, he had a little boy.
Oh, thanks, Cynthia. Oh, well, see, my brother's afraid to let Landon on YouTube because he said that
Bullying.
there's bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like in the gaming community, which is what my nephew does. He loves to game.
And talk. I don't know where he got that from.
Oh, yeah.
Now, guys, when I put in my little ribbon, I will tie it with some wire because this is being so much smaller than the ribbon you make your bow with. It tends to slip around on you. But I do put it in with the finished bow. Just like so. Let's get us something here. I really don't need this bigger one. I hate to use your great big ones. Well, I will.
Oh, you need a smaller one?
That's fine.
Okay.
This is fine. So anyway, yeah, Grammy's all for him getting on YouTube, and we'll handle the bullies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, Peggy said a lot of trolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when he first started going live with me on Thursday nights, there were a couple women that weren't real nice, and our very supportive followers
Let him have it.
took care of that.
Yeah, there was no more of that. Thank you very much, ladies.
Team Grammy came to stepped up.
Well, I'm not going to say that. I was going to mention something I seen, but I'm not going to.
Wire cutters?
I am being, no, I need a little, do you have the little zip ties, like the 4-inch?
Yeah, they're over there.
Oh, look at that. Oh, thousands of them, guys. Now, with a ruffle like this, I didn't want to wrap the ribbon around, then you've got this going, right? Am I in the... So what I do is, on the back of the bow, I gonna slip a little zip tie through there. I'm gonna tighten my bow up some more.
Cynthia, the ribbon, my ribbon racks that are in the background, those are from Waterman's Loft. And that's actually here in Maryville, Illinois. Oh, hi Amanda! How are you? Yes, that's true. Some people don't like themselves, so they get off on being mean to others.
Well, yeah, well, I don't get that, but anyway. Okay, oh, I better dovetail these, hadn't I, guys? Let's see how far we want this.
Yes, that's very true.
So, see, it's gonna be where you don't really notice how your bottom looks, right? And what I do is, I poked a hole with my, well, I use an ice pick or an awl, and I stick the little 4-inch zip tie through there on this top rod, and that's how the ribbon's attached.
Cynthia,
okay.
I have an affiliate link for Scott Waterman. You could order them through that. Let me find it and send it to you.
Well, I'm glad she's over there doing that, because ow.
Betty
Crocker.
Did you hurt yourself?
She got me.
Betty Crocker
I pinched
got you.
the middle of my finger.
Ah, rude. Let me see here. Waterman's Loft. Where's my notes? Notes.
I gotta learn how to do that. Oh. These scissors are... I'm getting me another pair of scissors, guys. Hopefully I didn't grab a good material one, because you know I'll be in trouble then. You guys have scissors for mesh and scissors for ribbons, and I do, and I know which is which. And I'm not very patient at my house. If a pair of scissors is missing, I'm like, oh, where is my scissors at? And they better not be a cutting paper and all that. So that's that one. Oh, I didn't put on. Now, the hanger, I use a piece of ribbon because these are light. On heavier wreaths, I don't do this because it just will not stand up. But I'm going to glue a hanger on, and I'm just looking at the middle of the heart. I'm going to glue it like that, like right there. Glue gun is, whoa, it is good and hot still. And let go. Put this side over here. Oop. Okay. Did all you guys see Amanda's Anna Lee Valentine wreath she made Wednesday? It is a beauty.
I just love Anna Lee's. They're the cutest.
I do too. Okay, so I'm not gonna put the ribbon on, if that's okay with you guys. You see how this is gonna be. And I'm gonna show you how to start, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, we kind of have it broken up a little bit because Grammy can't do a whole wreath at one time because of her hands and wrists have been bothering her.
But as they told me at the hospital where I'm going to have my surgery, ice is your friend. So, and it really, really does help. Mom, put some ice on your neck. I bet you Tanya's laughing now. She's like, your daughter's telling you to put ice on your neck. My poor mom suffers with her neck so bad. It's terrible. Terrible. Or are we going to hang this guy? Let's put him right here. He's not 100% done. We got to put his bow on. And then he is. Okay, now let's start another one.
Hi Sheena, how are you? Welcome. Thanks for joining us over on YouTube. We're giving YouTube we're just giving YouTube our love because Facebook.
Oh, here it is. Okay, guys, this is your Dollar Tree heart wreath farm, and we're gonna, if you seen how I had that one, I had left about this much undone, like here to here. So you could see me finish it off around that crazy part. Now I start, use wired ribbon because you're going to hold this tight on here, and you want it to, it helps you take form. Okay, now I actually started over on this side. Now I'm just pinching this back here. Okay, I don't glue that or anything. Here we go with this craziness. Holding this first piece down.
Oh, thanks, Cynthia.
Pulling it tight. Bringing that next piece. Hold that thing tight. I cannot stress enough that you want this tight. You don't want to let go and have 3 or 4 pieces like balloon up on you. So see how tight I've got my thumbs on this? Then I hold this as I start the next loop around. And you'll probably have to pull this one side tighter. See that? And make your next loop. I'm tightening that again. Now we're starting to go around this curve, and you're going to start getting where it's trying to pleat up on you, and this is where the play factor comes in. You just have to play with your ribbon to get it around there the way you're happy that it looks. Okay?
We're at about 45 minutes.
Guys. Okay. Now we're new, you know, fairly new to YouTube, and we're being told by more experienced YouTubers that they don't really like you to run over like 45, 50 minutes. I don't know what they do to you. Send the police out. Like that gal with the garage door opener taped on her ankle. They're gonna come and get us.
Okay, Cynthia, I'm gonna post my affiliate link for Waterman's Loft.
Now, see how this has bubbled up on me?
There you go.
Let go of me.
That way he'll know I sent ya.
I'm going to pull the back of that down because we're working on this curve here. These are really, these are not hard to make. It just takes a little time to get the ribbon to look how you want it to. And it depends on what ribbon you're using. Now, I'll show you again the black and white one that I used, you know, the burlap, linen, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, Cynthia, you're welcome. I definitely recommend Scott's ribbon racks. My dad can pretty much build anything, and he even said that these are made really well. They're easy to put
Well, my
together.
first ribbon rack your dad made,
Yeah.
remember? Now, do you guys get the gist of how you're going to start it? I don't glue this, the starting piece. It's just folded under, and it's pinched because you're going to use wired ribbon, okay? And then when you get tired and have to stop, just pin where you are. But I want to show you the black and white using a different ribbon. This is satin. This is real satin. This is your burlap, linen,
Like
and
canvasy, kind of?
well, it's not that. It's in between the heavy canvas, but it's heavier than the linen.
It's super pretty. I mean, it turned out really beautiful.
Now this was a 10-yard roll, and I got this wreath done out of it. But you'll see, I measured this, and I did 1/2 inch spaces with the ribbon. Now see how when I went around this was more pliable, I'm going to say, than the satin is. So you can use any ribbon to do this, okay? So if you guys have questions, please let us know, and we look at questions or see if anybody's trying to get a hold of us for something.
Yeah,
A lot.
definitely. We always check YouTube, but if you have any questions or comments, or if there's something that, you know, you'd like to see us make, or if you're interested in something in our Etsy store, our Etsy store is Grammy's Craft Boutique as well. And, you know, just message us on Facebook or here on YouTube, wherever it's convenient for you. One of us always gets back right away.
Yeah, wherever it's easiest to find us. That's how I get a hold of people. Let me see where I can find them at.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys.
And I'm Amanda Gudak, and Grammy is Deborah Gudak, so you can find us on Facebook. You know, we have a bot, so when you comment on Grammy's Craft Boutique, the bot will welcome you. But we still check those. We still respond to those.
Oh yeah, because there's questions in there that.
Thanks, Rihanna.
Okay, guys, thanks for being here on YouTube with us. And if, like Amanda said, if there's something you want to see us do or try, or let us know.
Have a great day. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Bye-bye.